It is me, myself. Ooh! Law offices of Co. Alright, so let's go through our case. So, PayFast Solutions. The United States has filed a lawsuit against PayFast. Prominent buy now, pay later. Hate that. Alleged engage is predatory lending practices. The lawsuit that PayFast Solutions misleads customers by offering interest-free installments while failing to disclose hidden fees and penalties that can lead to severe debt accumulation. Fuck, so I have to be... Do I have to fight against that? Like, fight for them? Hello. Oh my lord, he just saw me dancing on the table and he decided that was it? He couldn't have just, you know, heard me out? There was nobody here. What's the harm in dancing on the table if there's nobody here? I think that was quite dramatic of him to leave. Anyway, what the hell? Which one's my case? How do I know which one's my case? Hello? Is there a person back here? Allegedly, there's a judge.
I can't go up there. I'm the president pro tempore. What is this?
Hello, people. Any questions?
Mr. Vice President, please. I'm important, okay?
What's your favorite color?
What's my
Thank you,
favorite
Mr. Bell.
color? Blue.
Yeah, let's go.
Any more questions about how I look? I know
You look great, Mr. President or Mr. Vice President.
I am not a big fan of hot dogs, but I mean, I could gobble one down if I really need to.
Okay, Mr. Bell. I feel like you're mocking me here, Mr. Bell. Why so quiet? Look at.
I mean,
Appreciate the quiet.
Why so?
I believe that says
quiet?
quiet, yeah.
Well, okay. I get refuted at every moment.
Yes, can I schedule a
Let's
meeting with
go.
you guys at 7 p.m. through 8 p.m. 7 through 8. Yes, 7.
What is going on?
Hello, partner.
Hello. For some reason, it was not bringing
Tomorrow
me
we're
here.
gonna have a case. This right here is Chief Justice Underwood. Mr. Underwood,
What's up?
this is my partner. I'm not gonna say your last name because I don't want to get VC suspended, but this is Amelia.
It's
Amelia
nice to meet
Cox.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. Nobody wants to be Solicitor General, so you might just win cases by proxy.
Amelia, I recommend becoming Solicitor General because you'll be able to argue cases on the other side because there's nobody else on the other side and it's going to be boring anyway, so might as well become Solicitor General so you can argue, and it's also a higher position too, so...
Hey y'all, what's up?
What's up?
So, what should I do as Attorney General right now? I know I represent cases and stuff.
Honestly, as Attorney General, you're the one who manages the people who represent cases, but there's
Okay,
nobody
y'all
representing
remember we have a
cases.
case tomorrow.
Can you make me a
when's the
solicitor
case start,
general or
Lucas?
whatever so I can represent cases?
it won't let me.
Do that. I think you have to do that. I can only fire you.
Oh darn.
No, it's cause technically speaking, Attorney General is higher, so you kind of fill up the higher roles first before you fill up the lower ones.
Anyways, Attorney General Sanders, Deputy Attorney General Amelia, we need to prepare for the case tomorrow. Make sure to know your facts and make sure to, you know, do proper research. And
Hey
make
yo,
sure-
what's
make sure
happening
to
down
pick
at the
the short
Supreme
one.
Court and
Hello,
I thought we was
Steve.
gonna make up. Hey,
Pleasure to have you.
what's happening down at the Supreme Court and Mr. Underwood's a Freedom Party, by the way, if you want to sway his opinion. I'm joking, I have no idea if Mr. Underwood's a Freedom Party or not. But I will say, Mr.
Oh.
Underwood, I gave you that job. I hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, you were the one. Wait, were you the one?
Yeah, I was actually. I was president for a day.
You clearly made the right decision because.
Hey, y'all sound like y'all are horrible at y'all's jobs. I'm sorry.
Excuse me? How am I terrible?
I'll fight this case. I'll fight this case. What is this case?
Sir, I am.
Oh, too late. It's gone. I'll be back here and I'll fight it because I promise you I'm a better lawyer than both of y'all
You
combined.
can't even enter
And
the
this is-
courtroom. You're stuck behind
But I
this
can
little
stand-
imaginary
I can
wall.
stand right here. This is literally the courtroom that I'm in. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
I
if we
can't- I
muted
can't-
you and we turned our backs, you wouldn't even be here. So.
Well,
Fight,
Mr.
fight,
Mr.
fight.
Underwood here.
But he can't even get close to me.
Fight? Oh, you want to see a fight? I can make myself a district judge right now.
So do it.
Do
Do it.
I don't want to lose my Speaker of the House title, but I'll be back, Mrs.
Yeah.
Cox. And you're
Oh.
literally probably the worst attorney. Make sure they fail this court case for me, Mr. Underwood. Thank you.
Like he has authority.
You're not. Stop trying to act like you're still in
Oh,
power.
girl,
You're
I
not
gave
the
him his job. I could easily take it
president
away.
anymore.
Okay,
Stop
so do
acting
I'm about-
it.
Do y'all think I look cute?
Will
Y'all-
eventually.
You mean do
If
it.
he-
president anymore.
I don't want to take
I mean,
his
he's
job.
gonna
a
make all
great
these
job.
threats. He's making all these threats, and then he's going, "Oh,
No,
but I don't
he's-
want to do
he's
it."
a great job. He's a great judge. He's a great
You just
judge.
want to
He's
yap,
not-
yap, yap, bark, 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 like a little
Be quiet,
dog.
Michael.
Listen,
Stop
I'm good.
acting
I've been
like
president.
that's authority
I'm going to
over
run
us.
for
You're
presidency
president
again,
for
and I'm going to win
one day.
eventually. And Mr. Underwood's going to
You're
keep
not
his job.
Mr.
And
Underwood's
he
boss.
is
You're
because I
president
think
for
he's a
one
great person for
day.
the job, and we do need a Supreme Court system. But I feel like you as the deputy
It
attorney
seems
general
like the
has-
Speaker of the House doesn't have a whole lot of job to do if he just comes to yap, 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 yap.
It's social
Why
hour.
aren't
It's
you
social
speaking
hour,
to
Miss Cox.
representatives?
And
You
you're
don't have any
here.
social.
And you're here.
Why aren't you speaking to your representatives? Why are you berating?
Like,
this
Mr.
woman
Underwood, do you hear
instead of
this?
talking
Like,
to
do you
your
hear these
representatives,
ludicrous
Mr.
statements
Benjamin?
coming out of Mrs. Cox's mouth?
As an independent member and the Chief Justice, I would like to refrain from commenting.
Mr. Hamilton, you don't have power anymore. You're no longer the president.
Was her
So
argument
please,
good for court?
Get out of the Supreme Court. You're
You
not
don't have
in
to- you don't
charge
really
of
have to
the Supreme
refrain
Court.
from
You're not
that.
the Chief Justice. So
Yes.
please, vacate the
Her argument
premises.
was good. Okay, what was your argument, Mrs. Cox? I'd love to hear it.
Do I got a person over here? Yes, I do. Wait, why did
Hello.
you not? Why did you pop up over there? But I don't. Wait, that's weird.
I don't know.
Oh, we got. So, come over here. Come over here. We got someone over here. Oh, what's up? What does your role do? Because I've never seen.
Hello?
that.
He's an attorney
Hello?
for the
Yeah, what is
U.S.
my,
He's going to be
what is
fighting
my
the
role then?
cases. You're going to be fighting the cases. All right, let's take a look. Has he been assigned to any of them?
I'm about to sell y'all.
You better not sell us like. Okay, so. Okay, expand federal oversight of police misconduct, or leave policing issue to local government.
I feel like we should probably do number one.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with number one.
Slay. All right, issue resolved.
So yeah, the federal government has a right to do things.
So do the cases get assigned to people later on? I mean, obviously you and I are not going to have a case, but for Mr. Watson,
You're gonna
I
be
know,
the
it
lawyer.
Can I also defend, or do I just like watch y'all?
well, I don't have any trials. I just have a President's Cybersecurity Forum, which I really don't want to do, and I would love to have my job changed before that point.
What do you want to be?
I want to be fighting these cases. I don't know how to get there. I need to ask, like, the president or something.
That person just left. That means. Oh wait, no. You can literally be the solicitor.
Oh. Hi, I just became this position, so give me like 35 seconds.
I got you, take it out.
Okay, Your Honor. I want to give the conclusion.
The conclusion?
Well, you both have to open first, and then.
Okay,
you
we'll
know,
have. Okay, but I'll do the final
Bing, bang,
close.
boom,
Anyways,
argue,
this is
and
my
then
first
conclusion.
opening.
I got you.
Your Honor, may I plead my company that I'm representing?
Go for it.
First things first, the company was not responsible for this mishap. It was the supplier's fault. I don't even know why Harvest Foods is getting sued when it was the supplier's fault. Also, if production comes to a halt, food products will be much more expensive for consumers, and this will be very bad for working class families who live paycheck to paycheck. I ask you, Your Honor, to think of them. I ask you to think of children in poverty who may not be able to afford basic food and necessities because of this. Because of this case. Thank you for letting me plead, Your Honor. I yield my time to the opposition.
All right, Your Honor. I would just like to start by saying that his pleading for children in poverty and the like is actually quite foolish, because if these children in poverty get sick from these contaminated food products, their parents, who are paycheck to paycheck, cannot afford these medical bills. So that in fact leads...
Ma'am, what about Medicaid? Objection, 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 Your Honor, objection.
What's up?
Objection for what?
What is
She
your objection?
said that working class families cannot afford medical visits. That's speculation.
That is not what that word
Because-
means.
That's objection, speculation.
Overruled. I'm gonna let Miss Cox.
Isn't
get
this
her
opening
opening statement
That
first.
people in poverty
I
cannot
let you
afford
speak,
doctor
mister.
visits.
Sit
That's
your butt down
speculation.
and let me talk.
She has no evidence.
The evidence is in the court case. What do you mean? People got hurt. He said that it is the supplier's fault, which means that there is fault, which means something happened. So actually, you already said that something did occur and that it was your supplier's fault. So you are shifting blame, which means that there is blame.
It's my supplier's fault, not
Let
the company's
me
fault.
speak.
The company has a supplier.
So something happened then.
that
If
makes
it's their
the
fault,
food,
then
and
something
it's the
happened.
supplier's fault.
So
The
then something
company-
happened
because
then.
of external products.
Okay,
Okay,
all right,
madam.
Mr. Justice, can you please have him confirm or deny that something happened? Because he is being wishy-washy on that. He is not being truthful.
Mr. Alexander, you realize that Harvest Foods Incorporated is the supplier?
No, there's an external supplier.
No,
In
you
my-
mean no.
Harvest Foods.
Y'all are the
Harvest
suppliers.
Foods is a food company, and there's a supplier that makes the food and hands it in the hands of our company, and then we sell it.
So
They grow and
wouldn't
make
the
foods,
responsibility
and we
be
take it.
on
They're not
the
part of us,
seller?
They're a supplier. They're not affiliated with us or the company.
Okay,
All they do is supply our food.
I would just
got
like
you.
to bring to attention that he has spent my entire time yapping. I have not been able to make my case without him interrupting me. Can we just acknowledge that? Because
Because
I would
you're
like
not
to be able to speak.
knowledgeable. You're not knowledgeable. You're not.
You said
keep
a
on
bunch of
speculating.
baloney, and I listened to it because it was his turn, and then I was allowed to speak on my turn,
Madam,
but he's not letting me
Madam
speak.
Solicitor General, I'm going to sit down.
Alright,
May
yeah,
have extra
hold
time.
on.
Oh my lord.
Once 3 p.m. hits, I'm gonna be teleported somewhere, but I'll be right back.
Okay,
So,
I will wait for
get
your
your
return.
thoughts. Yeah,
Okay, it's my turn now, Amelia. It's time for the conclusion.
Senate
Your
and the
Honor,
House
isn't it time for the
and
conclusions?
Secretary.
Hey, order in court. It is not your time to speak. Order in court. Thank you.
Yo, get on my seat.
That's not your damn seat.
So he
Quick
has
time.
said that there is blame for his supplier. Yet if he is the one who is distributing it to customers, telling customers that it is safe and making a profit from the consumers who are going to eat this food, it is on them ultimately to provide safe food products, which the FDA has made clear time and time again by suing these people who are doing these things. We do not accept him pushing blame onto someone else, because ultimately he is the one that put this into the consumer's hands that ate this, and the children who could get sick from this. It is from his company selling it to grocery stores.
Your Honor, may I plead my company's qualities?
What?
It was caused by external suppliers. And also another thing is, you said that it would make it hard for children and parents because of sickness, but there's already social services. And also, it's not because of my company, it's because of an external supplier. And if we make differences, it will only raise the prices. And the working middle class family will not be able to afford food. But this will
Closing
only make
statements.
things worse. If you rule in favor of the United States, working families will not be able to afford basic necessities for food. And we must address it. Working class families should be able to afford food. And if we rule in favor of the United States, food prices will rise.
Give me 1 second.
And American
Okay.
families will not be able to
Alright,
afford food to
Alexander
their
Roosevelt,
children.
you
And the
have exceeded
poverty,
your time
Yes,
for
and
today.
more
thank
people
You have
will be
Thank
exceeded
living
you.
your
under the
time.
over the poverty line.
Okay,
You
thank
have exceeded your time. Please go and have a seat. Thank
Can
you.
I please give my closing statement quickly?
Yes,
Go
madam.
for it.
Go ahead.
I think that he is trying to argue as if he is the only food company in the United States, which is not true. His company being affected by regulations and by a recall will not affect all working families because not all working families buy food from him. So I think that he is trying to make problems where there isn't because he should be held accountable for his dangerous food. Thank you.
May I?
Alright, we're gonna go for a quick 10-second
Your Honor,
deliberation.
may
I'll
I?
be back with
Your
the
Honor,
verdict.
may I
No,
speak?
no. We had closing. That's it. They're going to go deliberate.
10-second deliberation, and then we'll be back with a verdict.
Period,
Yep.
Shanika.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Hey, get the hell out of my food. What are they talking about over there? Hold
They're
on.
deliberating.
Jordan,
Actually,
stop
yes,
being
I do.
nosy. Sit your.
Yeah, I'll let you deliver the
Alright.
verdict.
Alright, so thank you all for being here. We have made a decision on this matter. The verdict is the case will be in the United States. The United States have won this case. The food
I'm
corporation
so
needs
sorry,
to do
Queen.
better. You
I'm
need to
so
do better.
sorry.
With that being said, court is now dismissed.
Thank you so much. Wow.
You're very welcome.
What's the
Yes,
Can I ask
question?
one-
go ahead.
Do I have to
Hello, Vice
like,
President Katz. It's a pleasure to see you in the Supreme
Hey,
Court.
What's up?
I'm gonna become a district
yes.
judge. Can you tell the president to make me a justice?
So, if you get the
Most
game
likely,
pass,
I
you
will
can
become
apply
president,
for...
so I got you.
I was
Epic Cup.
solicitor, but now it's not letting me be solicitor anymore. Thank you for giving me time to speak. That was really frustrating.
Hey, can I speak up? Can I be a lawyer in some cases, or is that just heresy?
If
Foul.
I mean, there is nobody presiding over cases, so I wouldn't be opposed to you taking them.
Hey,
Let me go to my issue.
I'm finding someone to take my position.
Expand federal oversight on police. Wait, let me look at. Oh. Okay, so Jamal Walker is not gonna win this election. Whoa, that's crazy. I am Attorney General. I'm not accepting to be your campaign. I love running campaigns, believe me, but I'm not doing that.
All right, let's look at my case. The United States has sued for violating copyright laws, AI generated content.
Tia, yo, yo, yeah. Anyone tell you look like Beyonce?
No, they say I look like Shanice.
Shalissa.
Okay,
Alright.
all right.
There we go. Okay, let's preface this before we start anything, please. There's no talking over each other. If you talk over anybody on here, especially one of the judges, you will be muted. You will not be heard for the rest of the time period. So please be careful because
Plaintiff,
again, you
please
won't be
state your
heard.
case.
In our opinion, StreamMax is using AI generated content in its movies. They're violating copyright law. Even if content can be quote unquote transformative, since there is no way to know how much of each copyrighted content is used, there's no way to quantify whether or not it can be fair use. And the fact that it's also for profit makes it all too hard to track for it to be fair use in our opinion and to be done ethically in our opinion. I yield the rest of my time.
Thank you, Solicitor General Cox. Now, please rise, Mr. Wright, or Mr. Williams, whoever's presiding.
Thank you, Chief Justice. Opposing
Your
counsel.
Honor, I'd like to have it noted that I will be representing the defendant for today's case.
Mr. Williams, I'll be taking the case.
Well, my name's on the case, Mr. Wright.
And
Please, there will be order in
Alright,
the
order in the
Well,
court. Order
okay,
in the
here's what we're gonna
court. You
do.
can do your
We
arguing
will-
outside.
Yeah, we'll give you until 1 p.m. to decide.
With all due
who's
respect, Your
presiding the
Honor,
case.
I believe that comment isn't.
With all due respect, this is not a problem that we're gonna discuss. You can talk to each other, figure out who's gonna represent this case, and come back in.
Clocked it.
Am I understood? Thank you.
Yes,
We'll be
Your Honor.
giving
Williams,
you
take a seat,
5
please.
minutes to decide what's going to happen. Go ahead, move along, go to the side, talk to each other, and figure out who's gonna represent the defendant. Go.
Work, Shaniqua.
I'll be representing StreamMax, Justice Smith.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Any opposing to that? No? Great. We're moving on now. Go ahead.
Thank you,
Hi,
Chief
Shaniqua.
Justice. Opposing counsel, may it please the court.
Oh, man.
StreamMax Entertainment firmly rejects.
Hey, justices.
Can you please have order in the court?
Order in the court,
the
please.
Supreme Court.
Hey, honey.
All right, you're all
Yes,
muted. Look
right.
at Josh. Thank you.
All right,
Just
Continue
keep
now.
going, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, they're all muted.
Oh,
Continue.
right.
StreamMax Entertainment firmly rejects the government's attempts to classify our
There will be
AI-generated.
order in the Supreme Court. Order.
Justice Alexander, just mute them.
StreamMax
Okay, you may
Entertainment.
continue.
Yeah.
StreamMax Entertainment firmly rejects the government's attempts to classify our AI-generated content as copyright infringement. Our technology does not merely copy existing works; it transforms them into entirely new creative expressions, much like past innovations in remix culture. Under the fair use doctrine, transformative works that add new meaning, commentary, or artistic value do not constitute copyright violations. Placing restrictive regulations on a.
Be in government.
I apologize. I'm muting this individual.
Senator
yeah,
Harrison.
Placing restrictive regulations on AI-generated media would stifle innovation and limit the entertainment choices available to consumers. Rather than punishing technological process, the law should adapt to encourage new forms of creativity. We respectfully request that the court recognize the legitimacy of AI-generated content and reject this overbroad attempt to suppress innovation. I welcome your questions.
All right.
Does the United States have any opposing arguments? to this
Yes, we
Before
do.
we move into closing statements?
We do. I believe that in.
Wait, give me 1 second, please. I
no-
cannot hear Emilia. Why is that? Then I did not mute Emilia.
It
Okay.
happens.
What was that?
Am I ready?
Cheapers.
Oh my lord. He did not address the problem that when he referenced remix culture, in remix culture there is credits. People get credited for different interpolations or using different lyrics or melodies. But if we use AI in a way where it takes content, changes it in a way that is unrecognizable, but still is using the original content, the original idea, then it is benefiting off of content that cannot be credited properly. And if it cannot be credited properly, then there is no way to tell if it's fair use, because if they use one movie to make an entire piece of media, but they think that the AI has changed it enough, is that then fair use just because we can't tell that it was all based on one movie that was spliced up? Because that would be not fair use based on the amount of works used. And that's my argument. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cox. Chief Justice Smith, we
Mr. Wright, rebuttal?
Yes, thank you, Chief Justice. We would like to point out that the United States acknowledged that our work is transformative, that we are introducing creative expression into the works created by the artificial intelligence, and therefore this is these works of media can be copyrighted by StreamMax Entertainment as our own legitimate original works, with of course influence from other sources, as all art and media is.
Awesome. All right.
I
Thank
welcome
you
your
so
questions.
much.
thank
We'll
you.
be going
We
for
shall enter a period of
deliberation now. All right.
Court is in recess for like, I don't know, 20 seconds, I guess.
Thank you,
While we
Chief
deliberate.
Justice.
Y'all, why am I getting heated? Why am I getting heated, y'all?
They can't hear us, right?
I don't believe so.
Oh, that's good. Cheapers, that was a show.
A decision. All rise
All
for the
right.
verdict. All rise.
All right. I would also be also Justice Alexandra. I would like to deliver the verdict if you don't mind. All right. So the verdict today will be: we are ruling for Max today. Max will be
Thank
winning
you
the case for today. Thank you
to
so
the
much,
Solicitor
everybody.
General and the partner for their efforts in this case.
Thank you, Your Honors.
Those men were acting like babies. You ate them up, Shaniqua.
Thank you, thank you. I tried. I think so
I
far we're
cannot
good
hear
justices,
Mr. Lucas.
actually.
I can see his thing speaking, but I cannot hear him.
Try and find
Oh.
his username and then mute and unmute him. Or you can just press
Oh no,
mute all
it
and
was
unmute
you.
all.
It was you, but now I can hear you.
It's me?
Yeah, it was you, Mr. Lucas.
Question, how can
Oh, I forgot
unmute
my own name.
Amelia?
Can't lie.
What'd you say?
Hey, Shaniqua. Okay, justices, let's go to the National Sympathy Orchestra.
You are so old. Alright, let's go.
Wait, give me a sec. I'm trying to unmute her first. Wait.
Chief Justice, let's go to the orchestra.
Can we wait? God Lord.
God Lord.
Grand Nations Entertainment, large-scale resorts, under-reporting revenue to avoid federal taxation. The lawsuit claims that they manipulated financial records to reduce its taxable earnings, violating financial revenue sharing agreements. I wish, like, if they gave us some kind of, like, facts of the case. Like, can you give me, like, some numbers so I can argue something there? Like, how do I know, like, how much were they reporting that was off?
Yeah?
That's disgusting. Anyways, okay, the
Alright.
plaintiff
All
may...
rise. All rise for the case of the United States versus Grand Nations Entertainment. Does everybody have in order who's presiding over? Okay, so for US it's obviously Amelia, but for the opposition, or the
Mr. Williams will be
defendant, sorry.
presenting.
Okay, got it. Let's
Also,
go
before we start
for-
really quickly, Emilia, do you mind speaking for me?
Yes,
Emilia?
hello?
Okay, I can hear you now. Awesome. That's
Alright,
great. I just wanted to make sure.
you guys may take your seats. Amelia, you can start with the opening statement.
Alright. The United States argues that Grand Nations Entertainment has been manipulating their financial records to reduce its taxable earnings. And in our opinion, the amounts that this company operating a large-scale resort makes would then be tax fraud in the amount that they are able to get out of paying, basically, through their different quote-unquote accounting measures. And we do not believe that these are normal accounting issues. And in fact, since this is such a large-scale company, the amount of funds that are going missing are not representative of day-to-day errors and clerical issues, but in fact, it is tax evasion to have larger profits. And that is our case. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
can we
you.
get the respondent's argument, please?
Thank you, Your Honor, and thank you to the prosecution. I will begin by saying that we need to dispense with the theatrics and really get to the heart of the matter, and that is that the United States government, in its infinite, and I mean infinite, hunger for revenue, has painted the Grand Nations Entertainment, my client, as some sort of financial villain, one that's twisting routine accounting practices into a grand conspiracy theory. But let's be clear here.
Can we
Grand
please
Nations
refrain
is
from
not in the
attacks on
business
the
of deception.
government, please? We'll be highly appreciated if we can refrain from personal attacks on the government.
I withdraw. The Grand Nations is not in the business of deception. It's in the business of entertainment and of luxury and of experience. Because what we have here is not tax evasion, but a difference in interpretation. One that the government, desperate for a headline, has decided to prosecute rather than discuss. The so-called
Again,
manipulation
with the
of...
personal attacks.
Your Honor, with all due respect, I'd like to ask you why that is a personal attack. I don't know if I could get any further away from a
Because it
personal
is a
attack.
personal attack. So again, Emilia did not
What?
attack you personally, and you're giving personal attacks based on the government.
Look, what we've seen from the US, the accusations they've provided, the manipulation of financial records, that is standard lawful accounting. And the alleged underreporting is a matter of complex tax codes, and it's not criminal intent. But the government solution is, as always, more regulation, more red tape, and it's more obstacles for an industry that fuels tourism, creates jobs, and pours billions into our national economy. Now, if Washington wants to suffocate innovation with this bureaucratic oversight, they should at least have the decency to admit it, rather than dressing it up as this righteous crusade against wrongdoing. So I'll finish my statement here and just say that the Grand Nations Entertainment has followed the law. And the only thing they're guilty of is success, something the government always finds inconvenient. I yield my time. Thank you very much.
So in your opening statement, you said that Grand Nations Entertainment is not conducting tax evasion, but it was a different interpretation to you in terms of what they were conducting. Can you explain what that different interpretation is?
Thank you, Your Honour. What I'd say is that the Grand Nations Entertainment operates in a very complicated financial landscape, and that's one where revenue streams don't always fit into the government's rigid, oversimplified tax categories. For example, how do we categorise promotional credits given to, say, our highest rolling guests? I mean, are they an expense or a revenue offset, for example? What about the deferred revenue from, say, long-term resort packages? You know, should it be taxed up front or should it be spread over time? You know, these are the types of questions that businesses face daily, and reasonable minds can differ on the answers. So to answer your question, the Grand Nations Entertainment has made legitimate, defensible choices within that framework. And these are choices that the government now conveniently wants to rebrand as criminal.
Ain't my case.
Can we all please recognize that we are in the United States Supreme Court, the highest court in the United States of America, and have some reverence for the court, please?
Can we please recognize this as Roblox?
All
All
right.
rise for the verdict.
We are ruling in favor of the U.S. today.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
Grand Nations.
Oh.
No, we agreed on the U.S. What
No.
are you talking about?
Good Lord,
We
have
were
mercy, I
going
would kill
so
myself.
good and just crashed.
What?
Like, I thought we said the U.S. and all agreed and all favor. Like, what is
Oh,
going
no.
on?
Okay, so my crew, let's go. Okay. Hey, I literally got fired from Attorney General from the last president, who mind you, I helped their campaign. Like, what was that for? Like, I helped. I care about the immigrants. I'll vote yeah on that bill.
Yeah, I
Oh wait,
agree.
actually, I need help in the rich.
Oh. Mr. Amir, he has a case later on AI, and I argued a case on AI earlier on, and they ruled against me. So you're gonna really have to have a strong case. Although Jaden Powell wasn't the person who argued it last time, so you might be able to.
I could try to argue.
I'll try
Okay, so
my
let me
best,
look.
man.
The United
You should
States
argue the one with
Deferred-
Jordan Williams, the MetroNet, because I was arguing against him, and he's a piece of work.
So do y'all get 3 different cases? Because I see 3 different things.
Yeah, there's 3 different cases, but the last one doesn't have a judge on it. Actually, 2 of them don't. Oh, there, he got teleported to his trial. Should we go visit him?
Yeah.
Did partner Mitchell? I mean,
All
partner
right,
Ryan.
is everybody here? Okay.
Oh no.
All rise for the justices and for the court, please. Thank you so much. We are here to discuss the case of the U.S. against AI. And the plaintiff may start their argument.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you again. So
Do you mind if I take over?
I don't know. What's going to happen here is none of you are going to speak over each other. That should have been discussed pre-court.
Well, he's not speaking. He's literally not speaking.
Again, you will be muted
speaking.
for the whole entire court till you
Wait,
both decide.
He is speaking. You have to mute
Oh,
him.
I'm muting him. Okay. I'm sorry.
our claim is, a very reasonable claim. This, especially, first of all, I'd like to say that AI is a fantastic tool, Your Honor. But
Mr. Mitchell.
yes,
Do
Your
we need
Honor.
to call a doctor? Is Mr. Mitchell having a seizure? Is Mr.
I'm not having a seizure, but
Mr. Mitchell, were you prepared for the argument today?
I'm gonna be so.
Mr.
I'm gonna be
Mitchell,
so.
you're not speaking.
You are not.
Miss Mir, do not
No,
speak.
he's
In the next
speaking.
5
He's speaking.
seconds.
Wait, am I the
speaking.
only one that can hear him? He's
speaking.
speaking.
Wait,
I can hear
Justice,
him.
I can-
Wait,
I
you
can
can hear me, right?
I can hear you. You're speaking. I can hear you. He started talking about
I
AI.
think that-
He said, Your Honor, AI is a
Right.
great tool, but.
Yeah, Justice
Yeah, he's
Roosevelt.
speaking.
Please mute and unmute them because he's speaking. So again, were you prepared for the argument today?
Mr. Rhino, I literally. Wait, can
This
you
is-
hear me now?
This is my case, not yours.
Okay, okay, amazing. Okay, Your Honor, I actually just got this job like 5 minutes ago, but I'm willing to argue
Who's taking the
and
case back?
hopefully get my point across very well.
May the Attorney General preside?
Okay.
I'll be taking the case.
So I can reintroduce. Look, like he said before, AI is a good tool, but when it's used for like when it's used for fraudulent videos to deceive the public, we have videos of different things that of AI generated videos to deceive the masses. You know the type of internet. It can go simple. Right, your grandmother likes a video on Facebook that has a kid from Africa, like making a car with water bottles.
Objection, Your Honor's relevance.
Yeah.
Mr. Williams, please sit down.
I have a point, and then it can be as hard as something like that, like literally lying to people to deceive and spread misinformation on the internet.
So it's you're done. Go sit down. You're done.
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
You're done.
You're
Relevance.
done.
I'd like to hold an objection.
What
is happening?
You have failed. Sit down.
Sanders, come back, come back. Sanders, come back, come back, come back.
Now.
Come on.
Is the respondent argument ready?
Yes, Justice Smith.
You didn't even let me speak. You didn't even let me finish what you
Sanders,
made.
Sanders,
You
Sanders.
had no point, and you had.
You wouldn't let me get my point. He kept yelling at me. But y'all keep yelling at me.
Over again.
Y'all keep yelling at me.
Or you will be.
Y'all keep yelling at me.
I'm sure this is my case.
You're muted. Your mama.
You're muted.
Your mom don't even love
Oh
you.
my
That's why you're
God.
playing this game.
Representative.
Gordon, you will be escorted.
That's why you're
out to
playing this
I'm
game.
sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Yellow, just like your teeth.
Mr.
Okay.
Williams.
Excuse me.
No, not you.
The representative.
The other one.
Good.
Not
Yeah, you heard
The
me.
respondent's
yeah.
argument,
Thank
please
you.
may you continue, please.
The other
Jordan,
Jordan.
stop acting ghetto in the Supreme Court. Sit down.
Ghetto.
We're moving on.
Whoa, whoa.
All right, please again.
I
The
need a hamburger.
respondent, are you ready for the argument?
Yes, Justice Smith. Thank you, Chief Justice, opposing counsel, and may it please
Like
the court.
a real woman.
Visage AI
Holy
stands before
grail.
you today to defend its right to innovate and push the boundaries of artificial intelligence technology. At its core, Visage AI provides a tool, one with vast potential for positive applications across industries, from entertainment to education. The misuse of this technology by bad actors is unfortunate, but it is not the responsibility of the tool's creator to police every possible use case. Imposing arbitrary punishments burdens our industry, which stifle innovation, discouraging further technological advancement, and placing
I think
unrealistic
he's using
expectations on
AI.
developers. Furthermore,
is
the proper
using AI.
avenue. Can we please have order in the court?
He's using AI for his statements.
Your Honor, he's using Chat GPT.
Furthermore,
That
all
sounds like
getting muted
ChatGPT.
now. You're all getting muted.
Tell
And
me he don't.
you
Tell
may
me he
carry
don't
over.
sound like AI.
Mr. Right, you may continue. Anybody that speaks out of order, I'm gonna say.
He's
order
using
for you.
AI
I
to
really
save
don't
him.
You
care.
speak
Oh my
again.
gosh.
You
Can we
and I
please
don't care
begin
about
the
your
case?
voice
Jordan.
now, see, that you have none. Look at you.
It's Mrs.
Okay, Mr.
Sanders.
Right, you
You're
may
like how I
continue
call you
your
Miss
argument, and I
Underwood.
apologize for the disrespect of everybody in this court. You may carry
For the
over.
Point of order, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Point of order, Your Honor.
Your
Williams.
gender.
Look, if the court is out of order, then justice cannot be properly served. So I respectfully request that order is restored, so we can proceed with
Okay,
the
are
trials.
you not that I said
Justice-
that I muted everybody that spoke? Were you not able to hear that? Because I did. So right now, I can only hear Mr. Wright and my fellow justices. Everybody else in the court is mute. They do not exist.
Ooh.
Now, Mr.
That's
Wright, may
cool.
you
So I'll
please
just.
carry
I'll,
forward-
No matter how feminine you
Mr.
try to
Williams,
She
sound.
ate you
please-
up, Mr. Williams.
Yeah, you can mute them as well, Mr. Wright, so you don't get distracted.
Furthermore, the
From his
proper avenue for
AI.
establishing industry-wide safeguards is through thoughtful
Furthermore-
legislation, not punitive actions against individual companies.
See how he was able to
We
just
respectfully
restart
request the
from where he left
dismissal
off?
of these allegations and reaffirm
He's
our
reading
right
it.
to develop technology without undue
Yes, he
interference.
is.
I welcome your questions.
Mr. Wright, I just have one
Jordan,
question
can
for you.
let me
For
get
the
this next one?
allegations,
Let me
for
get the
the
point in
election
the next one.
interference, can you please tell me your
Okay.
argument towards these allegations?
Yes. The use of any technology or innovation for the purposes of election interference is deeply unfortunate. However, we do not hold, for instance, social media platforms accountable for the misuse of those platforms in ways that are not their responsibility. Just as if we
Mr.
use
Wright, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. We have to move on so we can make a decision. I have got your
Thank you,
point
Justice
across.
Smith.
Thank you so much.
Warning. This is where I get so angry I quit the game. It really wasn't that deep in retrospect, but I took it seriously. So, warning. Thank you.
The AI. I swear.
Preparing a statement is what you're expected to do in front of the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
Mr.
and type it
Saloon.
into chat. Chat
hold on,
GPT
Mr.
is not
Wright.
preparing a
You,
statement.
hold on, wait a minute, wait. I just got here, and yet I bet I can make a better claim than you, and you used AI. Don't come over here trying to get on my butt. If anything, you should get on Jordan Sanders, because she's the one that's been cooking you this whole debate. The only reason you got anything off is because you had it last minute on ChatGPT. Don't come over here to my side,
Mr. Mitchell,
you think you're all good.
Mr. Mitchell, the
Supreme
United States
Court
failure to make a
literally
competent
started
argument
out of my
is not an
face.
indictment
You see
on
how
my
he hasn't
ability.
denied it? He hasn't
All
denied
right,
using
all
it because
right.
he is.
We, the Supreme Court of the
They
United
wouldn't
States,
even let me make a point. That's why we
judicial
lost.
body in the United States of America,
How can you
rule
make
in
a decision?
favor
You only got one claim
of
out.
Visage AI. Thank you.
Thank you, Justice Roosevelt.
Thank you, Alan,
so
for
you
being
okay with
here.
AI?
And for the U.S.,
You okay
you
with
are
the
unprofessional.
violation
Your
of their
behavior
service?
in
We've
court today
gotten
was
nothing out. The
disgusting.
judges
You
like
came unprepared, and I'm.
Okay,
You
if
didn't
AI
let us
is
finish.
prepared, you need to get real, girl.
he read it off a script.
At least
It's
be
not that
prepared
hard
for
to
the
understand.
argument.
A script where we prepared oral arguments, Mr. Mitchell.
You
That is what you're
Yeah.
expected to
Yeah.
do in front of
Right.
the Supreme
So
Court.
did you use ChatGPT? You won't
Right.
say yes or no.
I'm gonna come back in about maybe 10 minutes. I'm gonna see if this thing cools down.
I just don't think it's fair.
I'll be at the law offices. I hope to see you in court
I
tomorrow.
think the best thing I can do is just remove myself from this and get myself a drink. So
Jordan, you're not even involved. Why are you acting like you are? Lord have mercy. I think the
because
best
he's my
thing
boss.
for
Anyway,
action
see ya.
is to act like I'm not involved. No one cares about you. Like,
No one cares. You literally interrupted a judicial.
was I talking to you?
You're letting someone just read off ChatGPT. Like, what's the point of even coming here?
You wouldn't let me speak, and then y'all literally said,
You wouldn't even. You didn't even know how to speak. You better go ahead somewhere.
Oh,
Girl,
You-
you
don't even
like
know
it when
three
someone
words.
just types it into a computer and then reads what they find off the internet. That's what you
Oh,
want.
girl, you don't even know how to speak. Go
You're
ahead.
white.
Go ahead.
You are white. Do not use AI.
That's why
He's using AI.
it don't matter.
Yes, it does.
But y'all
Then
It
what's
does
the
not matter.
point? Then what's the
Your
point?
argument sucks.
Yes,
Well, your
he
argument
is.
I'ma speak for everybody here. Okay, so before the case, you prepare a statement. If you want to use AI, go for it. I don't really care. If you make a good case, you win. If you
Okay.
don't, you lose.
This is not a
The
serious
mistrial was
court
on our
session
part.
then.
Okay. The